have Ephesians 5:1-2, and it says, "Be ye therefore followers of God as dear children, and walk in love, as Christ also hath loved us, and hath given himself for us an offering and a sacrifice to God for a sweet smelling savor." So, being image bearers and ambassadors now for God himself, we are commanded to walk in love.
Yes.
And you know, as it's been stated, the two greatest commandments given was to love God and to love others. And you know, that kind of sums up the entirety of God's command to us. So we are given the example of Jesus Christ so that we might imitate him and love as he loved.
Yes. And you know, notice we're supposed to love as his knows. But you know, the world system don't teach you that. The world system is teaching you just to love yourself. Everything is about love yourself and love thyself and this and that and that. I mean, from kindergarten, it's like that's all they teach the kids is love yourself, do this for yourself, love yourself. We don't need a whole lot of that.
No, not really.
We tend to be already very selfish. But I mean, they teach these kids. I mean, it's like they overdoing it with the love. I mean, who love yourself? It's self.
Well, you know, Sissy, if you think about it, you really don't have to teach kids really to be selfish, because even little babies, they might not can't talk real good, but they can say mine. You know, no, mine.
Somebody's house ain't never been there. Find a toy on the floor is theirs.
You know, so I mean, selfishness, that's just something that's, I guess, human nature. And so when we take on the nature of God, the character of God, you know, then our focus is not on ourselves anymore. It's on others. It's on God and what we can do for others. Because if the scriptures tell us that God so loved the world that he gave his son, so love is not an adjective. Love is a verb. Love is an action group. God so loved that he gave. See, love is not a feeling. It's something that you do. It's an action that you take. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you all day long, I love you. Them words just fall to the ground if there's no action behind it.
It's like something like when men tell you, "Ooh, babe, I just love you, baby, I love you." But all of his actions don't show he loves you. He's stepping out with other women. He's being ugly. He's not doing what he's supposed to do to take care of you. Oh, but baby, I love you. But nothing in your actions is saying you love me. Nothing in your actions is saying you love me. In fact, I think actions speak loud. Well, actions definitely speak louder than words. Like you say, love is more a verb. It's not something you say, it's something you do. And if you are doing, you don't even have to say. You can say, you know, ooh, I know my husband loves me because he does this for me, that, and not so much what he do all over in the natural and the stuff that he do for you in the spirit. You know, it's like, well, I know he loves me because of what he does and how he behaves. Just like we know God loves us because of what he does and the way he behaves toward us in spite of us. He don't love us conditionally. He loves us when we being obedient. He loves us when we being disobedient. And